children of the burning sun. Run barefoot through the heat, dust rising softly underneath their feet, laughing louder than words despair, freedom moving through the air. Tiny houses made of rust and wood, still filled with love and neighborhood, while distant sirens from the town could never drag their spirit down. An old woman sweeping near the gate said people spend too much on hate, too much fighting for control, too little feeding soul. Then she pointed toward the sky, where giant birds began to fly, and whispered low enough to hear everything sacred already here. In the city not too far away, people chase their lives away, working till their minds go numb for things they never become. Babylon built towers high, blocking stars from human eyes, teaching children from the start how to silence beating heart. But here beneath the blazing gold, stories deeper still get told, around fires at the break of night, underneath the moonlight, drummers tapping ancient grooves, making every spirit move, while singers chant about the pain and how love survived the rain. Children of the burning sun, teach us all we are one, not through speeches, not through war, but through what the heart is for. Every smile against the heat, turn defeat into heartbeat, and the rhythm in the air bring forgotten hope somewhere. A young boy handed me his drum, said play whatever want to come. At first my hands moved stiff with fear, then slowly something became clear. The rhythm wasn't made by mind, it lived deeper down inside, like the earth beneath the land, already knew before my hands. People dance around the flame without ego, without shame, and for the first time in years I forgot my hidden fears, not because the pain was gone, but because life carried on, and the soul don't need perfection, only honest connection. pressure people face. A guitarist sitting by the flame, played slow rhythms without shame. Voice cracked rough by passing years, still more honest than polished careers. Children sleeping in the sand, dreaming softly hand in hand, while the ocean breathed below, ancient as the undertow. Exhausted from the hidden cost of always trying to become somebody important to someone. Babylon had shaped my brain with endless hunger, endless strain, till joy became a distant sound buried underneath the ground. Then the singer raised his eyes toward the dark tropical skies and sang the richest people know how to love and let things go. Not through power, not through greed, but to give it what souls need. Compassion, presence, honest touch, things the world forget too much. Songs beneath the coconut sky teach the wounded soul to spirit home. No more trapped inside the fear, everything becoming clear in the reggae and the sea. I remember how to breathe. Sway beside the tide, no more masks they had to hide, just human hearts beneath the stars, healing slowly from old scars. A woman laughed and closed her eyes, rain beginning from the skies, still nobody moved away. They just danced and let it stay. And I realized through the storm, life was never meant comfort. Not the systems built from fear, but to something far more clear. To connection, truth and grace, to slowing down the frantic pace, to remembering underneath every soul deserves peace. Let the ocean calm your mind, leave the heavy world behind. Every tide erase the pain, then return you whole again. In the music there's release, in simplicity there's peace, and the hearts that stay awake help the sleeping world remake. Now whenever nights feel long, I still hear those seaside songs, floating softly through the blue, like the ocean speaking truth. An old fire burned steady and deep. Villagers gathered around the flame. Though every year things changed, factories rose beyond the hills, replacing rivers, replacing fields. Yet the elders still remained, holding tight what could not change. Children sat beside their feet, listening close to every beat of handmade drums and wooden song, learning where their roots belong. Smoke climbed slowly toward the stars, past old scars and newer scars, and the whole night seemed to breathe with the rhythm underneath. Oh na na na, oh na 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 na. An elder with silver in his hair pointed softly through the air and said, people forget too fast, trying to outrun the past. But if you lose your memory, you lose your humanity, and the soul without the root can't survive the bitter truth. Then a young boy asked him why people still fight and still divide. Why the rich keep growing cold, while the poor grow tired and old. The elder stared into the blaze, lost inside another age, then softly whispered to the flame, fear and greed are both the same. The last fire in the valley glow, keeping truths the old ones low. Every spark against the night carry fragments of the light. Though the world may turn to steel, there are things they cannot kill, like the songs the people sing and the love inside everything. Hours past the moonlight spread, silver over every head, while stories drifted through the smoke like invisible sacred notes. A woman started singing low, voice smooth like river flow, and even the hardest men closed their eyes and breathed again. I looked around the glowing ring and felt connected to everything. Not through status, not through fame, but through sharing human pain. And I realized standing there near the fire and mountain air, that the world may lose its way, but the spirit still can stay. Let the fire warm your soul, even broken hearts grow whole. Every Morning coffee steaming near the window pane, soft roots music mixing with the rain, tiny droplets running down the glass, like old memories slowly pass. The city waking somewhere far away, engines growling into another day. But inside this little room, there was peace instead of doom. I sat alone wrapped in yesterday, thinking how life drift away. Too many roads I never chose, too many feelings no one knows. Babylon taught me how to hide, keep the heavy deep inside, smile even when the spirit aches, till the soul begin to break. Then the singer on the radio started chanting soft and low. Every storm revealed the sky, every wound teach how to fly. Simple words, yet somehow true, like the rain I already knew how to wash the dust away from the heart over the days. Outside, a woman crossed the street, dancing lightly through the beat, umbrella spinning in her hand like she understood this land. Not fighting rain, not running fast, just moving with the moment past. I'm watching her, I finally see freedom live in simplicity. Morning coffee and reggae help the weary soul regain. Every breath and every sound turn the lost into the found. No more racing through the fear, no more drowning year by year. In the rhythm I became closer to myself again. I was drifted soft and slow, clouds hanging silver low, while the baseline rode so deep, it woke pieces left asleep. I remember childhood days, running barefoot through the haze, laughing loud beneath the storm, before the world told how conform. And suddenly tears filled my eyes, not from sorrow or disguise, but because I understood life still carried hidden good. Even after all the stress, all the losses and the pain, the heart still capable to feel, which meant maybe it could heal. Let the rain wash through your soul, you were never born control. Every storm eventually fade, leaving space for light remade. And the songs born from the stars often shine the brightest stars, guiding weary hearts again through the thunder and the rain. Now whenever mornings gray and the clouds refuse to break, I just pour another cup, turn the reggae volume up. Oh, na 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 na. Fireflies over the cane fields tonight. Ooh. remember sitting by the porch light glow, listening to stories soft and slow about hard times, hunger and pain, and how the spirit survived the rain. He said the world will test your soul, try to shape you, try control, but never trade your inner flame for a little money or a little fame. Now the city lights feel cold to me, too many people too blind to see, running fast without direction, lost inside endless reflection. Oh, Babylon selling shiny dreams, nothing ever what it seems, people drowning in desire while forgetting they're in a fire. Oh, so I came back to the countryside, where the river moved with the tide, where silence still can heal the mind and leave confusion far behind. Crickets singing in the dark like the earth itself got hot, and the moon above the trees moved gentle with the breeze. Fireflies over the cane fields glow, teaching me what I need to know, not through words and not through gold, but through peace that can't be sold. Every flicker in the night carry little seeds of light, helping weary souls reclaim the truth they almost gave away. Near the river, a drum a play, slow roots rhythm still break of day. Children dancing barefoot free, full of pure simplicity. An old woman close her eyes, swaying underneath the skies, like the music carried her beyond memory and hers. Then the rain began to softly fall, silver drops on a wooden wall. Nobody run or hide away, they just smiled and let it stay. And for the first time in years I stopped wrestling with my fears, stopped asking life to explain why joy and sorrow walk the same. Let the fireflies guide your heart, even in the darkest part. There's a light too small to see, still alive inside of me. Every storm eventually fades, every wound can help create a deeper kind of harmony, rooted in humanity. Now whenever nights grow cold and the city steals my soul, I remember fields and rain and fireflies above the cave. Da, 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 da. Beneath the breadfruit tree at break of day, grandmother humbled songs while skies turn gray. Coffee boiling on the charcoal flame, everything quiet, everything safe. Roosters crying from the distant hill, morning air fresh and still, while the village slowly wakes to another day the earth creates. She told me stories from long ago, when people move more slow, when neighbors share what little they had, enjoy survive the bad. No giant screens glowing bright, no endless race through every night, just music. assessment escape, leaving home to reshape fate. So I chase the city lights and endless sleepless nights. Babylon filled my hungry head till my spirit nearly dead. Always wanting something more, yet feeling emptier than before. Now I sit beneath these leaves, listening to the breeze, watching sunlight hit the ground, hearing nature's quiet sound. And I finally understand, peace was never far from hand. It was hidden in the small moments people overlook, all beneath the breadfruit tree. I remember how to breathe, no more racing through the storm, trying to become transformed. Every leaf and every breeze bring the restless spirit peace, and the roots beneath the land help me finally understand. Children run barefoot nearby, laughing underneath the sky, chasing chickens through the grass, free from fear of future past. An old radio begin to play soft reggae through the day, bassline rolling warm and low, like the earth itself in flow. Grandmother smiled and closed her eyes, sunlight dancing in her smile. Then she whispered quietly, real wealth is simplicity. And those words cut through my mind, leaving heavy years behind, like a river washing stone, till the spirit feel at home. Let the roots beneath you grow, deeper than the world may know. Storms may bend but never break, hearts that learn to simply wait. Every breath a sacred gift, helping tired souls uplift, till the mind no longer chase, and the heart return to grace. Now whenever life moves fast and the pressure come at last, I remember morning breeze beneath the breadfruit tree. Whoa, yo, na 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 na, yeah, na 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 na. Oh, oh. One drum beating underneath the stars tonight, echoing through valleys in the pale moonlight. People gathering from near and far, following the sound like guiding stars. No invitation sent around, still they came to sacred ground, carrying stories, carrying scars, leaving worries with the cars. for the drums to sing. And when the first beat rhythm came, nothing in my soul stayed the same. The beat moves slower than the heart, yet somehow put the word apart, breaking open hidden doors inside places unexplored. Men who never used to cry suddenly look toward the sky, women laughing through their tears, releasing years and years. Babylon teach people to hide, build thick armor deep inside. The drum don't care for pride, they pull the truth into the light of every vibration to the ground. Felt ancient and profound, like ancestors speaking still, through rhythm stronger than will. One drum under the stars, healing invisible scars. Every heartbeat synchronized beneath the endless skies. No more strangers, no divide, only spirit unified. And the sound through night so far. Whoa, one drum under the stars. I was fast but nobody leave, lost inside the energy. Children sleeping near the flame, dreaming while the elders sang. An old singer raised his hand and said, before the world was blank, people listened more than spoke and respected every open. Silence covered everything, even crickets stopped to sing, till the river could be heard, flowing softer than a word. And in that stillness I became free from pressure, free from shame, just another living soul, part of one enormous whole. Let the rhythm clear your sight, guide you through the endless night. Every person carry pain, yet the drum can heal again. Not through power, not through fear, but through presence fully here. And the ones who feel the sound know true freedom can be found. As the dawn began to rise, soft gold spreading through the sky. The final drum beat slowly fade, but the feeling always stayed. Ooh, yeah, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na. Ashes on the seaside road, ashes blowing down the seaside road tonight, mixing with the salt wind under fading light. Motorcycles humming through the sleepy town, while the ocean sing its ancient sound. Fishermen returning from the restless tide, faces carved by storms they could not hide, yet every wrinkle held a deeper grace, like peace had found its place. I walk slowly past the harbor wall, listening to distant reggae call. A little bar beside the pier, pulling wandering spirits near. Old speakers hanging from the roof, still shaking with the bassline true. And every note rolled through the dark, like a match against the spark. and spoke out clear. Babylon survived to fear, make you think you incomplete till you crawling at its feet. But the soul don't need their gold or approval bought and sold. The richest hearts I ever seen belong to those who live between. Then the whole bar sang along, turning pain into a song. Voices rough but full of truth, like praise carried through the roof. Outside thunder touched the sea, yet inside felt harmony. And for the first time in years I stopped hiding from my tears. Let the ocean cleanse your mind, leave the heavy world behind. Every storm reveal the sky, every lost teach how to fly. When the fire inside go dim, listen to the midnight hymn. There's a freedom in the sound, waiting quietly to be found. Now whenever waves appear, I still hear that single clear, echoing beside the phone, reminding me where I belong. Na 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 na. The river rolled slow through the edge of town, carrying secrets where the sun go down. Old wooden boats drifting with the tide, like memories we cannot hide. Children skip stones near the muddy shore, laughing like the world was never at war, while elders smoke beneath the trees, listening to the evening breeze. I came there with a weary soul, too many wounds taken toll, too many nights without sleep, too many promises I couldn't keep. Babylon had filled my mind with endless pressure all the time, till I forgot the sound of peace and how to let the spirit breathe. Oh na na, near the dock an old man played, or where the guitar chipped with age. His voice rough like gravel roads, heavy from life's hidden lows. Still, every lyric carried light, shining softly through the night. Singing pain can make you wise if you don't let it close your eyes. Then he spoke between the songs, every soul somewhere belong, not because of wealth or fame, not because of family name. You belong because you breathe, because your heart's still underneath. Even broken things can shine when touched by love and time. Riverside redemption flow, teaching what the spirit knows. Every current, every way, help the wounded heart be saved. No more drowning in the past, no more fearing what won't last. In the water I could see another side of me. Night grew deep and stars appeared, reflections trembling crystal clear, and strangers gathered one by one, till the riverside became one. Some danced barefoot in the sand, some just listened hand in hand, but nobody needed words. The music spoke what can't be heard. I watched the river shining black, never holding anything back, always moving, never still, yet peaceful in its endless thrill. And suddenly I understood, healing never meant feeling good. It meant learning how to stand, even when life changed like sand. Let the river cleanse your pain. Nothing living stay the same. Every ending feed a star. Every scar reshape the heart. When the world become too loud and confusion form a cloud, find the current deep within. That's where peace has always been. As the dawn touched silver blue, I walked away completely new, and the river still remained, flowing softly through my veins. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Na na na, whoa yeah. Driftwood scattered on the empty shore, pieces of lives from somewhere before. Waves rolling steady through the fading light, calling softly to the night. An old radio beside the sand played roots music from another land, crackling voices through the sea breezes like ghosts still lingering there. I built a fire near the tide, trying to leave my fears behind, watching sparks rise toward the sky, disappear and slowly die. Every flame looked like a dream, bright for a moment then unseen, yet somehow beautiful, because nothing in this world just was. A fisherman approached the flame, face worn deep by wind and rain. He sat beside me without word, listening close to what he heard. Then he smiled and softly said, most people alive already dead, not in body, not in breath, but trapped beneath invisible stress. He stared far into the sea, like reading hidden prophecy. The ocean teach you let things go, that's the only way to grow. Hold too tight and you will drown, fight the tide and go back down. But trust the current, trust the way, and the soul begin to behave. Driftwood and old reggae songs teach the heart where it belongs. Every wave against the shore, open hidden inner doors. No more fear of passing time, no more chains around the mind. In the fire and ocean blue, radio played so low, like a river in slow flow. Songs about resistance, love and pain, about dancing through the rain, about finding light again, even after loss and strain. The fisherman rose before dawn, quietly moving on, leaving only footprints by the sea and a strange serenity. I watched the fire slowly fade, ashes mixing with the gray, while the tide erased the sand, like life held in open arms. Let the ocean calm your soul, you were never meant control. Every ending shaped a star, every wound reshaped the heart. In the music there's a guide, flowing deeper than the tide, helping every spirit know when to stay and when to let go. Now whenever storms appear, I still hear those songs so clear, floating through the salty blue, like the sea still speaking true. Whoa, yeah, na 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 na. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Underneath the overpass tonight, shadows moving under broken light, cardboard beds and shopping carts, people carrying shattered hearts, traffic roaring overhead, like endless thoughts inside the head, while cold wind drifted through the dark, searching for a little spark. Near the wall a young man played an old guitar chipped by age, his fingers rough but the rhythm pure, like music was the only cure. A woman wrapped in tattered clothes closed her eyes and softly swayed, and for a moment pain stood still, held gently by the melody. Babylon pass above too fast, never stopping long enough to ask how many souls got left behind in the cracks of humankind. But down below the overpass, people shared what little last, coffee cups and cigarettes, stories full of old regrets. Still nobody begged for pity there, only dignity in the air, like Then the rain began to pour, drumming on the metal floor. Yet the music only grew stronger as the cold wind blew. Cars above kept speeding by, never seeing tears or eyes. But under there beside the flame, everybody felt the same. I realized standing in the rain, we all carry hidden pain, different roads and different scars. Still we all beneath the stars, and compassion not a weakness, but the deepest form of strength, strong enough to heal divide, one heartbeat at a time. Let the music wake your sight. Every soul deserves some light. Not just people born with gold, not just stories often told. In the darkness there's a flame, burning steady just the same. And the ones the world ignores may hold wisdom at the core. Now whenever highways roll, I remember that cold flow. And the voices in the rain still echo through my brain. Oh yeah, na na na. Oh yeah, na 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 na. Far beyond the crowded shore, where the wild black oceans roar, stands a lighthouse old and warm, facing every storm since born. Paint peeling from the salties, still surviving wind and tears, like a guardian through the night, holding on to steady light. I came there with a restless mind, trying hard some peace to find, carrying memories heavy and cold, stories I was never told. Every failure, every scar, every dream that fell apart, felt like anchors on my chest, never letting spirit rest. The keeper opened up the door, slowly walked the wooden floor, white beard moving in the breeze, smelling salted cedar trees. He said most people fear the sea because it shows them honesty. You cannot hide from what you are when standing underneath the stars. Then he lit a lantern flame, and somehow I felt ashamed of the mask I used to wear, pretending I did not care. Outside thunder split the sky, huge waves crashing fierce and high, yet the lighthouse calmly stood, doing only what it should. The lighthouse never sleeps, even when the darkness deep, even when the storm clouds rise, still it shines against the skies. And maybe hearts are built the same, to protect a sacred flame. No matter how the winds may blow, there's a light inside to show. That night I sat beside the sea, listening to eternity, waves repeating ancient songs about where every soul belongs. Not in wealth and not in pride, not in things we chase outside, but in courage to remain open-hearted through the pain. By the dawn the storm passed, leaving silence deep. every scar, reveal how strong we really are. In the darkness we can find a clearer vision in the mind, and the ones who face the rain will shine brightest. Do